are
Envir
cups.
So an issue that my group and I have encountered is that happens throughout the entire world is pollution. So every year, 14 billion tons of trash is being dumped into the ocean. Most of it being plastic, and plastic takes around a couple thousand years to biodegrade. This has a negative effect on the environment since all the plastic is being dumped into the ocean. The animals that are affected are being killed, and every year 100,000 marine life animals are killed by the pollution in the ocean. So as a way to reduce the amount of pollution in the ocean, the city of Seattle and the state of California have passed a straw ban that doesn't allow sit-in restaurants to have straws. This is a way to lower the amount of pollution in the ocean.
So the people that are affected are the small and startup businesses. They're the ones that are forced to find a substitute to that of the plastic straw. Bigger restaurants like, for example, McDonald's, they're still readily handing out straws to their customers, but they are actually being fined for them. It's $25 daily. And the ones on the lower levels are forced to find an alternative to it.
Adding on to what my partner Nancy had said, since they're left to find alternatives, they have the sippy straw, the lid, and then they have the paper one. Many people don't like to drink out of the lid because they have sensitive teeth, and then ladies, come on, lipstick, it comes off. And then for the paper straw, it tends to get soggy after a while, and it alters the flavor of the drink.
So the environment is being affected by the use of plastic straws. It has been estimated that around 500 million straws are used every day just in America alone. So you can see that this is an actual real problem. It's just America. There's other countries out there that use straws too. So it's really affecting the environment.
Marine life suffers because of us. It's like the piece of trash that we throw away is going to end up, and they're going to have to live with that in their memories because they can't throw the trash away. Although it's affecting the environment, small businesses are affected since, well, they have to find a new alternative for the straws. So my team and I have found a solution to that. So we introduce you guys
So the Enviro Cup, an innovative cup with a straw top. What makes us unique is that it will be created out of bioplastic, which takes 3 to 6 months to biodegrade. We also have an indent, since we are targeting small startup businesses, they will need it to stack. And that's why we created this indent. It has a sleek design, as demonstrated here. It fits and it stacks. Here.
So the people that we are targeting are small and startup businesses as well as the people who care about the environment. We feel that they take a major part in this because they're the ones that are most likely to be customers of these restaurants, especially since there's so many businesses, small businesses around us. So two of our direct competitors are Green Paper Products and Restaurant. I checked them out, and currently Green Paper Products is offering their customers a pack of 50, 16-ounce cups for $19.96. Restaurant, on the other hand, they sell by bigger bulk, so they're selling their pack of 1,000 cups for around $200.
For our marketing plan, we are thinking of using flyers, creative flyers that we will go over next slide. Also Instagram, because it's a simple and easy tool to market on. Well, the way we are going to advertise is by commenting like a big influencers comment section, because it's easy, it's reliable, and it doesn't have no charge. Twitter to keep up with environmental movements and hashtags, that will give us great exposure as well. And also the landing page, because we create a landing page that gives a description of who we are, what our product does, and it's also bilingual, so it's for Spanish and English speakers. The flyer, it has all our contact information, such as Instagram, Twitter, what we went over. Our email has what our product would look like, a small description of what it is. Also, it has our model.
So how we make money is through a transaction-based model. So for every unit that we're selling, we are getting $17.25. One unit consists of 50 cups. And a marketing tactic that we are using is penetration pricing. So our prices are a bit lower from our competitors as a way to get early adopters and people to back them up and away from competition. So it costs us about $11.50 to make a unit, which is 50 cups. Our startup cost is pretty high, it's $10,000, and that's is since we need a patent to keep our design safe, since there's no one out there that has a biodegradable cup with a straw attached. And our SG&A is around $22, and that is for advertisement. So that's for the flyers, the ink, and the paper. So for forecasting and our profit margin, so first year it's 1,656, and that is 96 units that we are selling. So keep in mind that it costs us $11.50 to make the cups, and we're selling them for $17.25. So we're making about a $6 profit. Second year, we're making 2,208 in revenue, and third year, you might be asking yourself, how are they making that much third year? That is because third year we expect to have a manufacturer that can mass produce our cups, which will make our cost of goods sold, our cup, much lower to make. And you might notice that during June and July, which is where it's hotter here in California, and this is when where we are in summer break. So many people are outdoors and they go out to get a drink. And it's more during June and July, since our cup is only used to, it can only hold liquids, so we're not starting with hot liquids too, cups that can hold hot liquids. So that's why we're making more during the summer and less during the winter season.
The results from our MVP experimentation weren't as we anticipated, so I took on the task of creating the prototype, and I bought the materials for it, which were glycerine, white vinegar, distilled water, and cornstarch. I mixed them together and I heated them up on the stove, and I also bought clay to make the mold out of it, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So it ended up looking like the picture on the right, and it did not look anything like a cup. It would not bud. I tried to take it off, but it was just stuck to the aluminum foil. So then we just decided to get a Dixie cup and cut it and use tape and staples to hold it together. And then we send it to one of the teachers here on our campus, Mr. Haynes. He's an engineering teacher, and he 3D designed it for us. But it won't be 3D designed. We have a manufacturer with the bioplastic.
Again, we are Envir Cubs. We are on a mission to save the ocean.
Thank you. Any questions?
So my question is this, how did the cost of those 50 cups?
Well, like I mentioned, I bought the ingredients. I went to Walmart and Walgreens, I believe, or CVS, one of those. And I just bought the ingredients, and I just added up the receipts, and then we came up with that cost.
So you had not been able to reach any manufacturer
No,
yet?
not-
You're going to patent your idea first prior to reaching it?
Yeah, because if you try to go for a manufacturer without a patent, they might try to steal our idea.
Okay.
I think it's a great idea, your presentation was awesome.
Thank you.
The concept is great, so great job.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
What's the website?
The website, the landing page? Well, actually.
Well, it says kind of a landing page for information, there's no website.
Well, they don't want to show it until they get a patent.
Yeah, we're keeping that on the road.
Yeah.
Might want to take that off the fly.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna paste the link, but nobody's gonna like, oh, I'm gonna copy the full link on www.http. No, one's gonna do that. So right now, we're just keeping it on the road.
You guys are still testing the materials, right?
Yes.
we are.
So you guys haven't figured out what exact materials you're gonna use?
No, we know the material, we're just like, with the money, we're hoping to get the manufacturer that will actually
Yeah.
make the actual design.
Yeah, we haven't tested the actual cup with the bioplastic because we haven't been able to make it.
But how did you come up with the ingredients that you're going to start to have in these sort of books to say, these are the products that can be used for?
YouTube.
Yeah, it was YouTube and Google, WikiHow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, the study competitors, there may be between you and your competitors that did to more bulk of production?
Yeah.
In terms of the material that they use, and what's the difference between what you guys could potentially be using and what the competition is using right now?
Yeah, they use the same material. It's just that the difference between us and them is that they don't have your straw attached, you have to buy that separately as well.
So it makes it cost worse.
So it's your differentiation is to just.
Yes.
But on the model, the second cup didn't have a straw.
Yeah, it actually broke.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Do you have to cut sizes for cups, or do you design to have cut sizes?
Yeah, well, we're gonna start off with one, size for it. The one that we have that's not the actual size, it's just that we forgot to tell the engineering teacher to make it double, since we have the little Disney cup as a demonstration today. Yeah, but it's gonna be 16 ounce.
Does that have a lid?
At the moment, no, but
We're gonna design one after this one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is you probably wanna figure out some way of putting a lid on that thing.
That was our first design, but
No, I think it's a great idea.
Okay, thank you.
any other questions?
And then how many of you guys have seen it?
3 of us?
So who's gonna continue on? You're gonna carry the torch and the rest of you are gonna let him?
No.
We'll help him out.
Okay, I'm just curious because the whole idea is you're starting here and you want. So you think it would be a great idea, you started it, let's continue on. Now, this is just the starting of, of an opportunity that you guys can do in college if you want. You don't just stop now. I think this is a great idea, you just gotta keep on it. And it takes time to register something, you register a patent. Do you have a patent attorney that's helping you?
Not
So how did you come up with 10,000 for your patent office?
we searched up online.
Okay.
And were you guys planning to raise your prices once you guys get a certain amount sold?
Yes.
I know you said this first year. So what are you gonna do if like the customers say like, well, I don't wanna buy this anymore, they the price?
and we'll just share with the prices again. Right, at first, we lowered the price to get more exposure, so we could see it as a more efficient, cheaper cup. So that's why we're so low at the moment. But for now, I don't have the answer because we haven't went into production yet. But once we do,
In terms of customers, you have an idea about how many different, how many, what your customer base would possibly be, do you have an idea?
No, we don't.
Just an idea was, I was thinking of is, once you get it patented, is go to the cup manufacturers and show that to them and license it to them. Some of the things that may not work out that well is the straw manufacturers may disguise themselves as, hey, we'll pay you 10 grand for it, and then put it on the shelf, and because they want to keep making straws, right? So that happened to a lot of people that came up with saving soap, It's like, no, we want them to use the soap, so they'll buy the patent and just put it on the shelf.
Is this a one-time cup use, or can you use this up, wash it out and use it over and over?
So it's one-time use, disposable.
well, for 3 to 6 months, that's how it is.
It's technically supposed to be a one-time use because the restaurants would be offering it to their customers, but if they wanted to, they could reuse it as long as it doesn't degrade.
Kind of like the plastic cups you get at Carl's Jr. or something. You can still reuse those if you want.
Since it's gonna be biodegradable, are you able to grow anything in plants?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's organic
That's a
material.
real issue with the market.
Yes.
Yeah. Use it.
It's actually, you said it's organic.
Yeah.
But I think organic.
Good job.